Hello everybody, welcome to Just a Little Lifestyle Kitchen. Can you see my face? Oh yeah, what do you mean now? Oh yeah, what do you mean now? Alright, so today we're going to be making pasta. Like we all saw the pasta trending and I'm like, it's in Just a Little Lifestyle Kitchen. You can do it magically. You can cook it as oh yeah, to someone. Okay, so first of all, we're going to be making pasta in a different way, as in, okay, so get your fresh coconuts. If you don't have coconut, get coconut powder. Whether you have the coconut powder or fresh coconut, don't worry, just get anyone. We are good to go. Where is your onion leaves, onion peel? You know, we talked about giving your food some colors, antioxidants with your onion peel. So you see, I don't throw it away. I can make tea with it. I can make seasoning powder with it. I can boil with my meat. And have you seen that rice? Yes, that is what it is. So I'm just going to quickly wash this now. I'm going to wash it. And once it's washed, I'm just going to get my pasta ready. Okay. So I'm going to be using my pasta. I'm sure you all have your pasta. And then either use your pot or your rice cooker. But for me, I'm just going to use my rice cooker. So I'm going to get my onion peel and I'm going to pour it into the water. Don't forget, like I told you, when you want to add your salt. So I'm going to take some salt. I'm going to add my salt into this because we're going to cook our pasta. So you can cook it on the fire or you can make it with your rice cooker, whichever one. But trust me, I love steaming. Okay, so something has to be different, not because we want it colorful, but we want it nutritious. So I'm going to be inviting somebody over. So let them come and enjoy this pasta with me. So I'm going to toss my pasta in. And trust me, sometimes some of you will break your pasta. If I break, I'm just going to allow it. Let me bring the camera closer so that you can see what I'm doing. I'm just going to toss it in there. It will take a few minutes because I want my phone where I'm a jugu. So I'm just going to allow my pasta get into the steamer like that. I told you it will go in to just do small shakara for me. Let me turn off my cooker here. So my pasta is already simmered in, and then just get little oil. Measure it very well. I'm just going to take little and then I'm just going to add it so it doesn't stick together. And then we're going to cover it and allow it to cook for about 20 to 15 minutes. Our pasta is all ready while I try to do some cleaning up, you know. So allow this to cook exactly the same way you cook with your pot. You can either cook with your pot, like I said earlier on, or you cook it with your rice steamer. My rice steamer is obviously going to be faster. So what are the ingredients that we need today? Let me quickly show you the ingredients that we will be using. I've got my prawns here. Prawns is optional, so that they won't say that a rich man food be this. Prawns is optional. If you have your gizzard, I boiled my gizzard with my black pepper, and you can see that my black pepper is obviously popping. So I have my sweet chili pepper here. A lot of you don't know sweet chili pepper, but you know about this one. This is sweet chili pepper. So I slice my sweet chili pepper. I have my sweet bell pepper, which is the other one of Tatashe. They call it the bell peppers. And of course, you know it now. All of you cook fried rice and jollof rice. Okay. And then I have my green here. I have my spring onions here. Why people are using spring onions, what I noticed is that you always use the green part. But you see, these shallots, the shallot looking one, is the sweetest part of it that you can get. Yes. So if you have your parsley leaf, Ogba retail market anyway, all these Hausa people, they sell this parsley leaf now. So don't tell me you don't have parsley. Abba, why won't you have parsley? And then our secret recipe for today, I have my coconut here. This is the coconut powder that I'm going to use. And then my spaghetti, I've taken what I need. So I'm just going to keep the rest in the pantry. So these are all the ingredients that we need. Definitely, I have my rodo here. And then I'm going to be using some sweet corn. You see that this is our old pasta. It is pastaring. Our pasta is pastaring. My pasta is cooking, is boiling. But before then, let's quickly talk about one or two things here on the platform that I always want to talk to you about. So let's talk about what I always want to talk to you about, which is seasoning and spices, how healthy they are, and how important they are. So let's quickly just, this one has come off. So I'm going to be opening my sweet corn. Yes, I have sweet corn at home. So let's get our sweet corn, and then trust me, you need to wash your sweet corn before you use it. So I'm going to put it in a sieve, drain it, and then wash it. All right, so the rosemary leaf has gone in. I don't know if I recorded that, but I'm going to take it again. My rosemary leaf has gone in. And then make sure that your pasta is not 100% cooked so that it's not too soft. You see what we have? Oh, you see what we have now? We have our spaghetti. It's almost cooked. That's our spaghetti. It's almost cooked. Don't worry. Small. Go master this on a YouTubing thing. I'm interested about the nutrition, not the serene that goes into it. You see? So that's our pasta. And then we are going to transfer our pasta now into this pot. You can do it, you can do all of it in the same pot, especially when you are using your pot. I am only having to transfer because I am using a steamer. So in a straight way, I'm going to transfer my pasta now. At this point when you're transferring, please make sure you remove the leaves. We don't need the leaves anymore. We've gotten what we want from the leaves, and that's the color that we've gotten from the leaves. Please, when you're buying pasta, be very careful of the quality of pasta when you buy. A lot of pastas are just not pastaring because they are more of low quality. Barilla is good. There's one they call Napoli. That's very, very good. I haven't tasted Dangote before. I haven't tasted Golden Penny before. I don't know how good they are, but trust me, be careful of what goes into your system. So at this point, we have all our pasta out. You don't need this anymore, so learn to take it out. You basically don't need it anymore. I'm going to transfer this now. And then ordinarily, you want us to start frying and frying. Don't forget what we talked about, frying foods. Minimize the way you fry foods. Increase the way you steam foods. Steaming is better than frying. Not only are you running away from fats, you are also helping your nutrients stay in the best form that it should. Okay, so I think I've gotten all my pasta out. Ordinarily, you can allow your water to dry completely if you were. So the very first thing I'm going to put in is my coconut. My coconut, so you grind your coconut. If you have fresh coconut, try and grind your coconut. Yes, if you have fresh coconut, grind the water, the same way you do coconut rice. So I'm going to take my coconuts now and I'm going to pour it on fire. This is going on fire. The process is very, very simple and straightforward. Trust me, and you will love this recipe. Oh my like here, Goni. I'm going to reduce my heat. Stir it together. Let me get turning stick down. I need my turning stick. So this has nice. I always like the way coconut just gives me this aroma. Trust me, it's always different. My coconut has gone in. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut my rodo. Yes, I'm going to cut my rodo. Sorry, let me turn off this heat. If I'm not cutting my rodo, I can just grate it in. Or if you want to grind it, you can grind it in. It's up to you, whichever way you want to do it. I'm just going to put my rodo in there. Yes, cutting, grinding, shredding. What we need is rodo in our food. So I'm going to grate rodo. Some of you say, yeah, go pepper you for hand. You can grind it. But don't forget, we are doing the jollof rice style. Why not? That's spaghetti. I saw all sorts. So me too, I'm going to bring my smoked turkey. If you have turkey at home, oh yeah, that's it. I'm going to bring my gizzardi. I'm going to put my kisardi. My gizzard is going to enter. Where is my black pepper? Black pepper is the seasoning of the year. Don't dull yourself. Black pepper is the seasoning of the year. I'm going to add my black pepper. Don't forget I already used it to boil my spaghetti before. I'm going to add that. If you have adobo spice, mixed herb, mixed seasoning, sazon, you can add all of that. I'm going to add one of that into it. I'm going to get my Maggi now. I'm going to add just a teaspoon of Maggi into it. 1 spoon. So this is approximately 1 cube. I'm adding it into it. Yes, so all right. So let's go in now And then we're going to take the water from our pasta, or do we use fresh water? Which one? Whichever one is still very, very okay. We're just going to get some water, and then I'm going to allow it to cook for a few more minutes. So at this point, I'm stirring it together. I'm giving it a mix. Don't forget we want our pasta to be, when you say kohoro, I've given it that mix. Taste for salt if it's not enough. God Almighty. How I wish some people can just come and eat this food physically. So because our pasta is half done, we don't need too much. We don't need to mix too much stress. I'm going to take my sweet corn. I'm going to add my sweet corn into it. Some of you want to make it like mixed veg setting. Necessary, rara. They say necessary, but I always say necessary, rara. So I'm also going to take my bells. Don't forget, your bells are fruits. So you don't want to overcook it to the point where it will now be like it is adding fiber to your food. No. Who is there? Have you started seeing what is coming? Have you started perceiving what is coming? Who is already seeing what is coming? Bring it closer now, Yasha. Come on. Your coconut is there. Let me taste it. God. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Heaven. Be fast. Go and try this. Be fast, be fast. So I'm going to salt my, excuse me. I'm going to add little salt into my prawns. And then I'm just going to lay it on top. Let me lay it all around, because I want to give it a steam mix. At this point, then Benosi. So you see, we used little or no oil because we're using the coconut, and then we're now adding. What else is missing? I didn't use onions because I am using the shallots. So you see, let's allow it to steam for a few minutes and we'll be right back. See, who is seeing the pink? Who is seeing the pink prawns? I told you, it's gonna be different. Who is seeing this? Okay, wait. We're not done. We still have something coming in. We're not done. Okay. So, our pasta is almost ready. We just have one more round to go. There's just one more round we need to go. All right, so in a very, very simple form now, it's time for us to now add the last ingredient. But before then, let me give it a stir up. Let me give it a stir so you can see that our pasta is pastaring. Our pasta is pastaring. So at this point, I'm just going to get my celery leaves. I need to get my celery leaves, and then I'm going to cut it. I already washed it, and then I'm going to give it a cut. So my celery leaf is here, and then my garlic is here. I forgot to add my garlic, and funny enough, I mistakenly poured it inside. So I'm just going to crush my garlic now. I'm going to crush my garlic. This is my garlic. I'm going to crush my garlic. And then your food is ready. The only thing you need to do now is, trust me, try adding your garlic to your food as the last thing, and you will see a difference in the taste of your food. We use it for revitalizing. There's something you call revitalizing a taste of food. Like you make stew now, and then you want to, serve it the next day or the third day, and they'll tell you what in job you never cook and well me. If you cook and well, they're not gonna know say now be you they eat. So you can always use your garlic to revitalize your food. So I'm going to get my parsley leaf now, and I'm just going to throw my parsley leaf into my pasta to give it that final sagalicious taste. Who is there? Who is trying this? Tell me you're not trying this. Celery leaf, you can get it anywhere. I've told you. Malam people, they sell it. You should have contacts. You see all these people that sell all these fresh spices and all of that. Green peppers, bell peppers, beetroot, and all of that. Trust me. You should have their contact. You see, I'm making it whole. And then I am adding the garlic immediately. And once I add these two things, I'm going to turn off the heat. Just stir it in and turn off the heat immediately. Don't allow it to cook again. No, we are not giving it any more time to cook. This is just going to give it that final wake up taste. So, and I'm going to turn off the heat now. Who is going to try this? Who is trying this? Who is trying? Okay. So who is trying this? Who is trying this? Almost forgot that we need to always do this together. We need to always do it. So get your bell pepper, not tatashio, get your bell pepper and then just give it this cut. That is how to do your garnishing. Just always turn it the other way around. Take out these parts. Always ensure that you take out these parts. Wash your veggies very well before you cook with them. So I'm just going to keep turning it this way. Keep taking it that way, you see. Bell peppers are natural fruit. So even before you eat, you can get to finish that while you're still gisting and asking, baby, how did you cook this food? Men should love to ask questions and appreciate. You see that? So we're just going to turn it, you know, round and round and round and round like that. And then you see what we have? You see what we have here? Very beautiful. Who is trying this? When you finish making this food, you need to now come and rate it. It is the rating. You need to come and rate it. Yes. You need to rate it. Isn't this beautiful? Isn't this beautiful? Isn't this beautiful? This is beautiful.